so tell us something about integration. Why should refugees in Cyprus be integrated? Why is that important for them?
It takes courage to be a refugee, courage to leave one's homeland, community, to separate from families, friends, and courage not to give up hope, courage to pick up the pieces of their once peaceful lives and start and build a new one. So refugees need our support, our encouragement in the process, not some passive tolerance in the sense of just putting up with them, but active outreach, facilities and services to give them a new lease on life, so to speak, by supporting them to effectively integrate into the economic, social, cultural, and political fabric of their host society.
Integration should come, so it's a two-way process. It's not just from the one side. It's not just from the refugee side or just from the hosting countries' citizens' side. So there has to be a two-way.
Yes. Successful integration does not simply involve running a profitable business or having the right to reside in the host society. To be considered successful, integration has to occur on legal, social, economic, cultural, and political levels. And indeed, it's a two-way process. Both the refugee and the host community should adapt to each other, accommodate each other. At the end, integration is about diversity of cultures, traditions, language, identity. And then let's accept it in today's world, in the world of globalization. Diversity is the norm, and this is what integration at the end is all about.
Do you have anything to add on that? I mean, from the previous, I think it's covered, but
I think this is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Lastly, about naturalization. There is a big debate on that and how naturalization can lead to integration, or how integration can lead to naturalization. So, what is your response?
The acquisition of citizenship remains the most potent measure of integration into a host society by refugees and, for that matter, other foreign nationals. Article 34 of the 1951 Refugee Convention requires signatory states to make all efforts to facilitate naturalization. This provision implies that states actively assist refugees to meet the requirements for naturalization by reducing waiting periods and naturalization fees. Some states do that, others not quite. But this is what the convention requires. Stringent language requirements and examinations on the culture and history of the host society would pose obstacles for many refugees. They may not be able to meet these requirements. Similarly, requirements to demonstrate integration or self-reliance before applying for naturalization is also a difficult requirement for many refugees. And where these requirements are in place, the state cannot say it is facilitating naturalization as required by the Refugee Convention.
So what you're saying is that for a refugee to to ask for naturalization, he has to prove that he's integrated, right?
No, that's what some states are saying, including
okay.
Cyprus, it shouldn't be like that.
Okay.
Naturalization supports, encourages, and further ensures integration. It's not the other way around.
And a closing message?
Well, a closing message is really integration is not an all or nothing issue. It's not matter. That is, it's not either complete assimilation or exclusion. Integration, as I was saying earlier, is about diversity, it's about equality of rights and opportunities, it's about multiculturalism, the society we want to live in a global world, and it is about the refugee and the host community knowing each other, respecting each other, accommodating each other, learning from each other, and living peacefully together. Go?
Yeah.
Indeed, in the asylum debate today, there is often too much emotion and not enough reason involved. Facts are often distorted by fears and exaggerations. And then we need to combat this polarization and stereotyping. We need to unravel these myths and separate facts from fiction. Let me say this from UNHCR's perspective. Refugees are not a threat to national identity or culture. And refugees are not a drain on public resources. Refugees are very resourceful individuals. If given the encouragement and support, not only can they take care of their own affairs, but also they can make a meaningful contribution to all aspects of the community's life.